What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. Dugai, coming at y'all with another episode of Dropping Dimes with Mr. Dugai. And today I'm going to talk about yesterday's NFL matchup. You had the Washington Commanders beating the Jacksonville Jaguars 28 to 22. Before I get into this video, for everyone, if you want to give me a follow on my social media platforms, I'm gonna have, all that information down in the description box. May not always get a chance to respond to questions and comments on these videos, so feel free to DM me. Whenever I get a chance to, I'll get back at you. Come holler at your boy. Also, if you're a Madden player on Xbox One, I'm gonna have my Xbox One gamer tag down in the description box also. Y'all excuse me as I'm still battling the elements. I'm still under the weather. This was a good football game, yo. Honestly, in this game, I like the Jacksonville Jaguars, simply because the familiarity that Doug Peterson had with Carson Wentz. I thought it would pay off in the ex-Eagle Bowl, basically. But for the Commanders, Carson Wentz, man, you seen the whole repertoire, Carson. Like you seen the really good Carson, and you seen the not so good Carson. But in this case, though, I felt like the good outweighed the bad. Through 4 touchdown passes, including two to the rookie Jahan Dotson, who looked really good out there, yo. And this is a Washington team that sneakily has some good weapons. You know, when you talk about Terry McLaurin, who just got a big payday, everybody knows what he could bring to the table. But Curtis Samuel is a guy, that's been banged up the last couple of years. He had a really nice day, looked real shifty and real elusive out there. And like I've mentioned, Jahan Dotson, a rookie coming in, first game, lights not too big for him, came out and played well, and it really did. And Antonio Gibson, who got going through a whole roller coaster first last couple of years, being the guy, then coming into this season knowing that he's not going to be the guy. Then the unfortunate incident with Brian Robinson, and then he's the guy again, and then he has a solid game, yo. And then on defensively, Jacksonville was able to move the ball on them a little bit, but they missed Chase Young right now. But Forrest, the DB, played really, really well in this matchup. And they came up with stops whenever they had to, and they was able to pull it out. When you look at Jacksonville, tough loss for them. New coaching staff, very, very young quarterback with his new weapons. But they competed in this game. Trevor Lawrence did some really nice things in this game. Through the pick at the end, you got to kind of be a little more patient than what he was at the end. Travis Etienne looks pretty good coming off of a major injury. James Robinson is still a solid back. Christian Kirk made plays. Zay Jones out there made some plays. It's a team that's going to continuously get better and better in a very, very, very weak AFC South. And then on the defensive side of the ball, Trevon Walker, the #1 overall pick, had a really nice game. Speaking of rookies making an impact, he was able to get a sack on Carson Wentz. He was also able to get a nice interception later in the game that helped Jacksonville, go on a little run that they went on. But overall, good game. Washington jumped out, had control of the game early. Then Jacksonville went on a nice little run. They took control, and then Washington came back, hit the long bomb from Wentz to McLaurin, and then they settled in and they hung on to get the win. Washington, I feel like with Wentz and with a cut with Dotson, with those two additions alone, they're going to be a better football team than they were last year. Same for the Jacksonville Jaguars, with a couple of weapons like Christian Kirk and all them, Trevon Walker on the defense. They're two teams that haven't been great, but I think gonna both be better this season. But I'm looking forward to this Eagles Wentz reunion in a couple of weeks, as well as the Wentz Dougie P reunion in a few weeks. But with that being said, yo, that's all I got for y'all today. Appreciate y'all checking out the video. Hit the like button for your boy. Give me a subscribe. I have Philadelphia Eagles, NFL, and content of my other teams throughout the year. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned and come back. Football season, yo, the video is going to be rolling. Y'all have a blessed one. Fly, Eagles, fly.